hands are still on sort of like the duality of like with regards to the left right brain and sort of creativity, because I found that like my right side's pretty much all the joints are affected, and like maybe you have an answer for why that could be just on the one side, but I think using the opposite side of using my left hand, forcing me to activate the other side of my brain, has led to, I don't know, possibly more creativity or something, or just a different mindset. Can you talk on that?
Sure. Well, as far as we know, the right side of the brain is the creative side, the left side is the analytical. The right side of the body is the masculine side, the left side is the feminine. So sometimes when people have issues, it's like, damn, I always injure like my left foot or my left shoulder or my left hand. It's like there's some element of the feminine that's out of balance. So it's either a lack of it or a over abundance of it. You know, that will bring you out of balance. And then the pain or the dysfunction we find in the physical is a representation of what's going on higher up the order of bodies: mental, emotional, spiritual, astral, etheric, whatever. There's plenty of bodies, but that's where it's coming from, and it'll show up there. So if it's the right side, there's an issue in the yang or the masculine element that's out of balance in some way. So then if you were wanting to become more creative and therefore you wanted to become more right-brained, would you use more of the left side of the body? Yeah, sure. It definitely makes sense that would have a correlation.
Well, there could be a reason why they used to not like the left-handies in schools and that.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah. Anything that's like out of the ordinary or different, it's like got to persecute that. But it could have a lot to do. I mean, the thing is, like, I'm one of those people that leads more to the creative side, and I'm very right side dominant as well. I'm not very left. Like, there's almost nothing I do that I would do predominantly with my left side. So, but it's definitely like developing ambidextrous nature is very beneficial. And I have actually spent time trying to balance things out, you know, like specifically spending a whole day doing everything with my left side, like writing, opening jars, like using like stirring stuff, which I would always do with my right. I would do it with my left. And I found it does have benefits. So the whole right-left brain thing is a little bit of a misnomer because we're always using our whole brain. It's not like one side operates and the other doesn't. I'm actually not sure the origin of the right-left brain way of thinking about creativity and analytics, but I mean, it's valid, but it's just we're still using the whole brain. And one of the activities that does literally fire all of the brain like very equally is music. It's one of the few activities that does that. So if you were wanting to also become more fluent throughout your whole neural networks, then engaging in some kind of musical activity is very beneficial.
All right.